Hey guys, Cosmos here from Dolly Games, and in this video we're going to be doing a game review on Sparta. We've been asked to do it. It seems to be a nice game, so we're going to check it out, do a first look at it. I don't know the game. It's made by Plarium Games. The full name is Sparta War of Empires, and I saw the trailer. It's really cool, so we're going to just quickly roll that.
Another dawn. Another battle. A lifetime of training. A lifetime of sacrifice. All for this moment. Sparta, War of Empires.
So there you go, pretty cool trailer, yeah, if you want to check it out, go check it out. So we're gonna start the game here.
Greetings, Archon. I am King Leonidas Basilius of Sparta. Our peoples have had their differences in the past, but that time is over. Xerxes has sent a great Persian army to crush us under his heel. From this day on, we fight and die only as Greeks. I have come to help prepare you for the battles that lay ahead. Go to full screen mode, so that we may survey your city's holdings.
Alright, and we're gonna get 5 drachmas, and I guess that's the gold equivalent type of a currency in the game. So let's pop on over there. I don't really want to do full screen, so I just switched off the full screen. Let's go to the quest, the first quest, claim your rewards, activate full screen mode, and that's a very easy
Your city is weak,
reward.
Archon. Your people have lived soft for far too long. You will make them strong again. Here, take these drachmas. We Spartans have little need of metal that does not hold an edge, but you may find them useful as you prepare for war. I will give you more as we continue your training.
Yeah, we definitely cannot accept weak people. Everybody to training! Okay, we go to, we got 0 out of 49, we got train Spartans. We're gonna get 300 drachmas for that.
Unless you want your army to starve, you must attend to your provisions. Build a farm to begin stockpiling grain. When the Persian ships come, you will not be able to depend on trade alone to meet your needs.
Yeah, I don't like to depend on anyone, so definitely let's get that farm going. Alright, so this is the game screen, first time I'm looking at it. So we got obviously the town, we got War Council, which is I guess a kind of a summary building with all kind of things in it. We got reward for day 1, let's pick that up. That's kind of like a check-in reward, good stuff. We get 500 grain, 500 bronze, and 500 timber. I guess it's auto-collected because the check mark is on. Alright. And then we got Dominion status. Alright, that's a lot of text just to see from straight away. But yeah, you can activate it, and I guess you have to pay for that. But that's pretty standard in the game anyways. But I'm gonna do a free run just for review purposes, so I'm not gonna pay right now. So what else we got? We got other resources. We got the timber. What is that? Capacity. Also, there must be a warehouse because you got a maximum allowance. So we gotta build a warehouse. We gotta build a farm. We got a mine. We have one, and the other ones I guess are not built. Or okay, so a lot of stuff in the ruins. I like the graphics. That's kind of cool. It's got this old feel to it, with some stones and broken. I like generally broken stuff that you can grow. You can rebuild again. So that's pretty cool. So this is, I guess the farm we have plus 20 coming from this field. Let's click on it. Alright, that's field currently level 1 of 2. Here you can grow grain for your city, and you'll need it for constructing buildings and so forth. So let's upgrade that. So that's going to take a couple of seconds. The beginnings always in all games constructions are no problem at all. So not to get lost of my quest, let's see what's all this stuff in the bottom. So that's friends. Actually, a lot of real estate on the screen is dedicated to friends, so that must be important. Maybe there are activities which include friends. We got to battle, big button here. We got those are scrollers. That's some kind of information. Zoom in. Zoom in is cool. I like as close up as possible. Some people enjoy zooming out. I think I like more zoom in. We got some people walking around. It's no problem. We have market. I guess here you can buy stuff, trade resources. It's probably too early for me to look into market. Construction. That's where we'll find the farm. I think which they were talking about. There it is. Build, and that's gonna give us. I thought I did it, but let's do it again. Okay, so I can either upgrade or build. I'm not sure. Let's put it on top of the field. And that's gonna get completed. I also get the quest reward. So build a farm, 5 drachmas, 70. Okay, it got stuck for a moment. So actually maybe it's a bug or something, because it got ready at the same time the building got ready, so the game got confused. I think I have to restart. Okay, a really quick restart, no problem at all. So we're gonna pick up.
Unless a warrior can only fight so long as his stomach is full. Keep an eye on the state of your grain supplies. The more you have, the larger the army you can support. But if you run out, your warriors will desert you to tend to their families.
Yeah, of course, that makes perfect sense. Nobody wants to fight when they're hungry. So we got drachmas, we got grain and timber and bronze. I like the graphics for the different materials. So let's go resources. That's really cool. Build a forge. So that's next.
Bronze. We use it to fight. Our healers use it to harvest our food. Without it, we'll be waging war with sticks and stones like the barbarians in the hills. You will need every scrap available to build offensive units for the battle to come. Build a forge to begin smelting bronze.
Alright, so we got the forge for bronze. It's going to be for weapons. And here we get this is an item for 1 minute boost. So I guess if something takes like 5 minutes to build, you can use this to reduce to 4 minutes or so forth. So that's good stuff. We'll go to construction. And that's the forge. Alright. So that's going to get done pretty fast. I want to upgrade one of these farms while he's doing that. Okay, congratulations, level 2, you gain 150 experience. I didn't notice, but apparently you get experience for building stuff, so that's good. New level, we get a boost to Scroll of Wisdom. Okay. And our forge got ready. We're gonna get also
good work.
Resources.
Keep the bronze in steady supply.
Good stuff. I'm gonna kill Xerxes.
Lumberyards provide you with fuel for fire and warmth, and timber for your chariots, carts, and defensive units. Build a lumberyard to begin stockpiling timber.
Cool. So lumberyard is next. Actually, I didn't understand what's the difference of building it via the construction menu or coming and upgrading it from where I was clicking it here directly. But let's follow the tutorial first.
Know that all of your forges, farms, and lumberyards can be upgraded to increase your city's resource production. Remember, a wealthy city is a strong city. Should you run out?
Alright. We gotta sign an agreement with there's some diplomacy, so sign an agreement with Rhodes. Actually, rewards are pretty good for the beginning.
Have your people no swordsmen, Archon? I ask for warriors, and the gods send me wine merchants and goat herds. Very well. On the Isle of Rhodes, you will find some of the finest swordsmen outside of Sparta. Sign an agreement with them, that you may begin training your peasants to handle a blade.
Okay. Here's the diplomacy menu. We got agreements. Oh wow, that's a lot of agreements to be had. So we're gonna start with the first one, I guess. We have an Ialcus, is that it? Agreement signed, which I guess it's something just from the beginning. We're gonna sign the Rhodes agreement. So they have swordsmen. Allows you to build the infantry camp and start training swordsmen, so that's cool. And you get 20 experience for signing agreement. So that's also timer based. I guess more advanced agreements will take a longer time, but this one is pretty fast. Alright, we got 2 agreements done. How do I go back? I guess there's no back or something, so... Alright, we're going to...
Most agreements can be updated for better terms and conditions, though your new friends will charge you for the privilege. It is well worth the expense, Archon. Your warriors will thank you next time they face the enemy.
Alright, I like the way they did it. So now you have to make agreements to unlock various parts of the game, which is awesome. And you can upgrade, basically, I guess your upgrade of troops is done via this kind of a diplomatic
Your efforts have presented your signature to the foreign delegation. The pact between your 2 cities is now binding. View your agreement reports often for news of recently signed or updated agreements.
Okay. Click highlighted council icon, click agreements on the left hand side to read the report. You signed an agreement with Rhodes. Yes, I did that. Okay, I guess that's a confirmation that it's been done, and we get a level 1 infantry camp from that. I still want to get rid of this. Oh, here it is, home. There, okay. Claim the reward. Okay, so we got a couple of boosts.
But each of your efforts was once a great warrior or statesman. You will not rule long without their aid. While this agreement was a simple matter, most others will require them to spend time drafting articles of agreement before you may sign. Visit your city daily to speed their work.
Okay, cool. Build an infantry camp.
Your light infantry shall need somewhere to live and train, Archon. Build the infantry camp, and we can begin training your first swordsman.
I definitely want to do that. We need an army for sure. Alright, we got an infantry camp. 80, 80, 120. Okay, so the locations are set, so you can't build it anywhere you want, but I guess that's no big deal. It's a big camp. Alright. Level 1, 5 buildings constructed, and I get 10 hoplites as a reward. Great stuff. That's an achievement reward. That's parallel to the tutorial, I guess.
Look well, for this is where real warriors are made. Make them fight for every meal. Let them sleep on the cold ground, bloodied and bruised after long days of training. We begin at the age of 8 in Sparta, Archon. I'd say your men have some catching up to do.
Oh yeah.
Time to train your first offensive light infantry units, Archon. While lightly armed and less disciplined than heavy infantry, your swordsmen can be trained quickly and for little cost. You will find them most effective in large numbers.
I like that. Fast, a lot of quantity. Let's do that. Purchase. So we got swordsmen, we got javelineers, we got silos, hoplites, and he wants me just to buy 1. They're actually quite expensive if you take a lot. Well, compared to my beginner resources. So yeah, we'll just do 1. Oh, and it takes some seconds to get ready, but that's pretty fast. Train more units. Swordsman train complete. Number of units trained 1. Good. But we'll follow tutorial first before we start.
Remember, Archon, your swordsmen and other offensive units are not to be used for defending your city or any occupied territories. These men have been trained to meet the enemy on the field and will be needlessly...
Okay, so there's probably an attack and defense mechanics going on.
Archon, my scouts report a detachment of Persian forces near your city. I have sent some of my warriors to help guard your borders until you can stand on your own legs. Go read the report on their arrival. Okay.
Councilwoman? Okay, we got actually 2 messages. Leonidas reinforcements arrived at your city. Leonidas returned your reinforcements to your city. I'm not sure which one is first. Okay, we got 7 hoplites in this message, and we got 40 javelineers in this message. So we're gonna close that. Claim the reward. So a lot of rewards.
Read your battle reports carefully to hear the outcome of your battles and the movements of allied reinforcements. Sparta stands by you now, but your victory or defeat will soon be your own concern.
Good stuff. Oh, and another agreement to be signed now. So we're getting a lot of rewards, resources, and I'm looking, the warehouse is getting filled up.
The Thracian Javelineers of Acanthos are famous for their skill at defense. They will agree to join your cause if you sign an agreement with their polis. Order your effort to make the necessary arrangements.
Alright. Let's go diplomacy. Acanthos. Cool name. Signing an agreement with Acanthos, known for its thorny plans, allows you to begin training Javelineers. I like ranged units generally, so I'm totally for this. 20 experience for that action. Ready in just 10 seconds total, so we can definitely wait for that. It's not a problem at all. Alright. Oh, we can update it, so that there it is that he was talking about before, that you can sort of upgrade or update agreements, and it costs you a certain amount of resources and time, but they get stronger. So we'll probably do a lot of that later. So let's go back to home screen. Sign agreement.
Good.
Done that.
Your infantry camp is now ready to begin training.
Cool. So visit the
Spartan
market.
warriors are forbidden to handle money, Archon. But I know our ways are not for everyone. Pay a visit to your market. You'll find those drachmas I gave you useful for buying valuable goods for your city.
Okay, so just visit the market, okay. So okay, we can buy for 2,000 drachmas a cataphract, war elephant for 750, Scorpio for 1,000, so that's for offensive units. I don't know if they're all offensive, or, oh, there it is. You got the swords, that means it's offensive, and the shield is the defensive units. So that's good. So we've got two types of units basically. We got spying units as well. So that's cool. But yeah, right now I'm not gonna spend anything in the market because I don't know what's what. So let's continue.
The market will help you fill the gaps in your war plan, but know that you will find it hard to buy your way to victory. Learn to use your units carefully, Archon. In the hands of a poor commander, soldiers bought with silver will die just as easily as those bought with time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Train a Javelineer. Okay, so we get another
what good is
really
an
good
army
resources.
that cannot protect its people, Archon? Javelineers are the first of many defensive units you must recruit to safeguard your city. They are brave, but will require heavier reinforcements or overwhelming numbers to be effective in the face of a
Okay, so we got swordsmen to attack and Javelineers to defend. Attack 40 from swordsman and defense only 19 from Javelineers. So that means that you'll need a little bit more than 2-to-1 ratio basically for defending, if I'm understanding that correctly. But also the resources are much cheaper. So here, for example, food is 4 times cheaper for Javelineers. Bronze is also a lot cheaper. Only the timber is comparable. So that actually shows that defending is easier, maybe? At least that's the first impression. So we're gonna train one Javelineer for now. Or how many did he want? Maybe he wanted more. Let's click just one more while he's talking. We'll have another one ready. Oh, the next one is at 2 minutes 55. So the first one was really fast, but the next one is a lot slower.
It is not my custom to repeat myself, Archon, so listen carefully. All of your units fall into one of two types, offensive or defensive. Remember this when building your army and planning your strategy. Offensive units are useless in defense. Defensive units will be cut down if sent on the attack. If you forget all else, remember this one rule.
So we already got that, so that's pretty cool. He did repeat, he did highlight that, but I understood it.
Our marathoners are the best messengers in the world and will carry your tidings to other cities without stopping for food, rest, or sleep, even if it costs them their lives. I see one running through your gates now. See what news he brings.
Okay. Oh, there's the message. So we got something from Leonidas. Okay, I don't want to read all that small text, honestly, so we're just going to close that.
I will send you messages where necessary, but you may also communicate with the Archons of other cities throughout Hellas.
Yeah, basically messaging players.
I salute you, Archon. Many were too cowardly to join our cause, and they will be dealt with in due time.
Alright, so we got the achievements button. Probably, if maybe I've completed a tutorial or something. So we got construct 10 buildings will be the first achievement. 10 buildings upgraded, fortification. So basically there's a whole bunch of achievements to be had, which we can have quite easily.
Oh.
A lot of 1 minute boosts I got so far. And now we got to sign an agreement with Chalcis.
Thank the gods for small mercies. The Persians haven't yet seized our ports. Sign an agreement with Chalcis so their merchant sailors can teach you the basics of seafaring and trade.
Sounds good. I already know how to do that. Agreements. Oh, okay, you got the warfare here, so it's kind of like a technology tree, actually comparable in other games. Is converted here in terms of like a agreement diplomacy thing. So we got the merchant things going on here, and this will allow me to build a port, which is good. Guess everything in the tutorial gets ready fast, so that's good stuff. I'm liking it so far.
Excellent.
So sign an agreement with Stymphalos. So he wants me to sign all the agreements.
You will find it hard to defend your city without proper fortifications, Archon. Sign an agreement with Stymphalos, and their masons will teach you how to make your city impregnable.
Stymphalos, okay. So that's how you pronounce it. So we got masons, stonery, forts, or what's he gonna give? Walls, gate, and towers. Okay. Sounds good. Alright,
over time you may sign new agreements with Stymphalos to gain knowledge of greater walls and defenses. For now, we will work...
Yep, I understood already that we can upgrade.
Build a port to be...
Let's start with the port. That was from the previous agreement. Alright, what's next? Claim reward for the port.
Trade will be...
Build a
defensive
wall.
structures like walls and gates raise your city's defense bonus and improve the ability of your city's defenders to repel enemy attacks.
Okay, so I guess it's a boost to defenses, like maybe a percentage. Oh, here are the walls. Okay.
Good. This mortar work looks sound. But do not count on walls alone to keep you safe. Without defensive forces, they are just piles of rocks.
Yeah, makes sense. Make a resource trade offer. That sounds a little bit more complex.
Your port stands ready. So try your hand at creating or accepting a resource trade offer. If you change your mind or find the terms of your offer unfavorable, you may always return and cancel it later.
Okay, so the trouble here is that he's gonna give me a whole lot of reward, and I'm maxed out, and I definitely don't want to lose. I don't want to lose resources. So what I want to do is somehow find whatever warehouse there was, or just spend it in upgrading things, because I'll lose those resources, I think. Okay, so I can upgrade as free. You can only do one at a time. And let's see, we got 1,600. So we only have space for about 400. So what we can do is train some troops. Let's do 2 of these. Let's do 6 of these. Just to waste some resources. Still got grain. Who's taking more grain? We got swordsman. Let's take 4 more of these. Alright, so that used up some of my resources, which is good, and now I can do the next quest so that it won't overflow. So make a resource trade offer. Click go to port, trade resources, make an offer, choose resource you wish to trade, and click make an offer. Okay. So we go to port, make an offer, say grain 20 for bronze 20, is that it? 1 to 1? Whatever. Offer created. So it doesn't matter if somebody accepts it or not, it's just to do the quest.
You may view the progress of your trade galleys from the tracking panel of your Council of War. If you find galleys unaccounted for, look for expired trade offers at the port. Cancel any expired offers to free those galleys for other transactions.
Okay. Give me my money. Okay, good. Improve resource production.
Your army is growing and will soon outpace your ability to supply it. Increase your resource...
Okay, so we need 2 of each now. 2 forges. So you can upgrade and construct at the same time, or just level 4. Okay, I didn't even realize I was leveling up between that. So that's good. Let's construct more stuff. So farm. And next one was for timber. There's a forge and a lumber yard for timber. And again, I'm filled up with resources, so I want to spend them before... or shall we continue the tutorial? Okay, let's just do that.
Remember to constantly upgrade your resource buildings. We don't need to make it easier for Xerxes by pitting an unarmed and starving man against his leader.
Yeah, I agree with you. Build a tower.
A tower is not like your regular defensive fortifications. When your city is under attack, it takes part in the battle just like any other unit, and can be repaired at no cost by you or your friends when damaged. Build one now, and gauge its worth for yourself.
Okay, we got fortifications, level 1 tower, build, and it's gonna cost, or we're gonna get 25 drachmas. Let's do it. Right next to the first wall, I guess.
Excellent work, Archon. It would be wise to add as many...
Change general's name. Okay, click on the general icon top left, click on the button next to your general's name, enter a new name and press apply. Your general, is general me or is general... I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Where's the name thingy? Select general. Oh, general. Here it is. It's got general 5,000 whatever. What is that? 5 million whatever. Let's try to put Cosmos. That worked. Good. Change your general name, we got that as well. Build a warehouse, that's what I want.
So wealthy that they can leave bronze and timber out to...
That is what I want, because my resources are filled up. Oh, there's a lot of space for warehouses. That's what I want, because it's giving me all these rewards, but it's not giving me space for them. Nice. 10 buildings constructed, achievement 10 Peltast. Let's click on him. Really good looking unit. Peltast, heavy infantry defensive, only 40 offense, but the defensive stats are a lot higher than the Javeliniers, 130, 170, and this is defense versus light infantry, so it's got different type of defenses. So you can really strategize, I guess, which kind of units you're using. Carrying capacity, grain consumption, speed, production time, yada yada. How do I exit this? Okay, here is X. Claim reward. The only bad thing with having units, I guess, is they might be consuming food when you're not there. That's a guess. I'm not 100% sure.
That will do for a start. Remember to regularly upgrade your warehouse to increase its storage and build it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get a new article agreement.
Your efforts will draft you one new article of agreement each day you visit your city. You must collect all needed articles in a set before you may sign a new agreement.
Oh,
so
it's
by
not...
the silence in your effort.
It's not as easy as clicking.
Read the latest report to find out more.
It's not as easy as clicking. You gotta collect enough items to sign whatever agreement. Okay, we got this agreement signed. I know that. We got this agreement signed. We got the port. We got the fortifications agreement. And we got this, an article of agreement. I guess that's an item or something. I don't know. But yeah, to unlock another one, you need to basically fulfill all the conditions. That's what he's trying to say. So we're gonna accept that.
Waiting for new articles of agreement from your efforts isn't the only way to get the ones you need. Trading for them with other Archons, receiving them as a gift from your friends and allies, or buying them at the market will all help you speed your development.
Okay.
Leaving your excess grain to rot in the fields is a crime against your people and an affront to the gods.
Okay, so I thought warehouse would cover everything, but it doesn't. We need a granary for food. We're gonna take that. Another one, okay. So I guess food gets filled up a lot faster.
Remember to upgrade your granaries.
Yep.
For all the
same as other stuff. Buy an article in the market, okay. Open market.
Sometimes there is no time to wait for your efforts to ratify a new article of agreement.
Okay, let's go to the market. Oh, he's already pre-selecting. No problem, we'll spend 25 to get that.
Anytime you have spare drachmas, consider the value of speeding your city's development by purchasing articles. Warriors you hire may die, but all agreements you sign will aid your city for generations.
That's true. But drachmas, I guess, are hard to get, so gotta balance it out. Collect offering for your city. Collect the offerings of timber bronze around your city. Okay, let's do that now, because I got the warehouse, so there's no problem. There were some caravans down below here. 50 timber, 50 grain, bronze. So I guess with time you get used to recognizing them really fast. Let's see, we can take some timber here, bronzes. Okay, and warehouse capacity has been increased, but not like too much. It's up to, but I up by just 100, so I'm gonna toss in another warehouse. I guess page 2. All right. Collect offerings, done. Sign agreement with Delphi.
The Delphic Oracle's gift of sight is without question. But it is also said that the fleetness of her scouts and their skill at hearing secrets plays no small part in...
Okay, so there, another level upgrade. So we're now level 6. So there's gonna give us a lot of grain, which will fill our warehouses or granaries further. Plus 1,100. So while I'm signing an agreement, I'm gonna keep on building this stuff, especially the granaries and warehouses. Okay, so that's also a trading path. Once you have the roads, you can get the Delphi agreement with 2 articles, if you have 2 and I have 2. So that's good, and that's gonna open up stables and scouts. Good. There, it's done.
Well done, Archon. You will have need of them soon enough. Building stables will allow you to field scouts to spy upon your enemies before attacks. In time, this will also be where you train cavalry units like mounted pelta.
Sounds good. Let's build it. Also, stables is using the same land as warehouses. So I shouldn't rush. I better upgrade instead of building or something like that. But anyhow, capacity-wise, we're good. So I don't need to rush with warehouses right now.
Excellent. These
train scouts.
Why do we need scouts? Don't mock me, Archon. Need I explain to you the wisdom of gauging your enemy's strength and wealth before committing your main forces to an attack? Train one now. We will have need of him shortly.
Okay, 1 scout, no problem. Wow, that's expensive. Spying 30, but look at that. It's like 500 of 450 of timber and bronze and 600 grain. Wow. I thought it would be really, really cheap. Apparently not. Okay, while we're at it, we're gonna upgrade this farm.
A skilled scout is worth a phalanx of crack hoplites if used correctly. Do not make the mistake of underestimating your enemy or wasting your men on a worthless objective.
Sounds good. Spy on a city, okay.
Archon, send your scouts to a neighboring city to probe their defenses. The number of scouts you send must outnumber the enemy scouts guarding their city in order to be successful. If they do not come back alive, you shall have to return with a stronger force.
Okay, go to map, find a city of your level or higher, place your mouse over the city, dispatch scouts. I only have 1, so I can only send 1. Okay. Oh, did he automatically take me to the world view, I guess? So that's me, I guess. And that's, I don't know what the shields are. But okay, we are level 7. We got a level 1 here, a level 8 here, a level 8, level 6. Well, let's pick this level 8 next to me. That's for attacking and send reinforcements, send resources, and so forth. So how do I scout it? Show general info. Okay, so we got raid, besiege, and dispatch scouts. That's highlighted in green. I didn't even notice that. We're gonna send this guy. Okay, arrival in 1 minute. So he's gonna go and send me a report back of what's going on. And in the meantime, we can upgrade something like a forge or timber. Let's do timber. That's important always. 8 minutes for the next upgrade. So that's level 2 going to level 3. I might have done that prematurely, because if I get a quest now to do something else, I'll be blocked for a few minutes, but it's okay. So he's almost there. Yeah, almost there. We're gonna get the report anytime. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Task complete. Okay, good. So probably I got a message somewhere with his report.
Excellent. Now that you know their strength, you may exploit their weaknesses in the future. Remember to keep a strong force of scouts within your city at all times, so that your enemies may not do the same to you.
Okay.
Enough talk. It's time to give your warriors a taste of battle. Send a raiding party to a hostile city. They do not deserve resources they cannot protect. Go, Archon, and do not return to me until you are victorious.
Very inspirational. So go select the city and raid them. Select the unit types. Wait for the warfare report. Okay, but first I want to see what was the report of the scout. And where does that appear? So we have here, what is that? Okay, that's chat, so that's not for now. Let's reduce that. Where would my scout returning units? Here maybe? Or maybe they have to return first. Let me find it. Okay, maybe the advisor. We got the article done. We signed this one. So that's agreements, diplomacy, warfare. You spied on Germanicus city. Okay, that's probably the one. So that's me. No scouts, so I found out that he has city resources and he has 1 tower and 43 javelineers. So that's what he has. What do I have? Let's see. Is there a summary somewhere? Because my units are still training here. Let's look at the main building. Okay, so I have 3 swordsmen, 7 hoplites. Are they offensive? Yeah, they got 60 offense. And javelineers have defense 20-ish, 18, 20, average 19. So that means that 1 hoplite is like 3 javelineers. So they have 40. So they have a lot more. So I probably need to... and plus he has a tower, which I don't. And we can look at our tower. Has 50 defense, so that's also to be considered. So I basically need a lot more swordsmen before I can attack that thing. So let's come here, swordsmen, javelineers. Can we stop this training? Think not. They'll have to get finished. Heavy infantry, I can't build yet. Phalanx, it's locked. We can build scouts, but they're only for scouting. So yeah, I have to wait, and I think he's rushing me into battle unprepared, which I don't want to do. What is that? Special offers. We got our bank. Okay, I think for now I need to get stronger. Raid a city. But let's go and try to actually do the procedure. So we're gonna do, let's say I wanna do raid. And here I can see if I take everything I have from offensive units, it's gonna give me 540 offense. And that's just not enough. Not for that city anyways. I might be able to take the Persian caravan here. Let's do that. Oh, but that's not gonna complete the quest, because it has to be a city for the quest, I think. So okay, let's go on over to the market and see if I can just directly buy something. Oh, but they're costing drachmas, and then I don't have too much of that. Is there anything that's not drachmas? Oh, it's all drachmas, is it? Yeah, so market is not going to help us in this. No problem. It's just a question of time, I guess, then. What is that? Agora. Let's go to construction. Hall of Heroes. We're still upgrading Lumberyard for 2 minutes. That's no problem. But there's a lot of buildings basically that we can build. Resource, command. Let's look at that actually. We got a farm, forge, warehouse, and lumberyard that we saw. We got Templar of Demeter Temple, so that's things that I don't even know what they're doing yet. Some religion aspect to it, I guess, to boost yourself somehow. We got embassies in command, academy, oracle, harbor, lighthouse, argentarium, I guess something to do with resources then. Sanctum of Asclepius. So all kind of interesting buildings. Hall of Heroes, barracks, armory, infirmary for injured units, I guess. Fortifications, wall, that's costing drachmas as well. Gate, tower. First tower was drachmas and then it's silver, so it's getting more expensive the further you go. Ambrosia sapper, so that's decorations, various decorations. Alright, so my units are still training. We got Spartan training going on, 31 out of 49. Javelineers are getting filled up first, apparently, because I was too silly. View or boost your units. So I can use these 1 minute boost to get that stuff done. But basically I'll end up using all of them. So let's just leave it and continue looking at what there are. So we can exchange resources here. We got Denari, GP, Scroll of Wisdom. I have 12 of these Scroll of Wisdoms. I guess I can make myself stronger. We got our advisor that we already saw. We got the tutorial or the quests button to do stuff. We got, what is that? Fulfill divine quests every day in order to earn special rewards. I didn't see that. Greetings. Okay, and you got, oh, it's just, oh, it's, I'm familiar with this kind of stuff. It's not something that you do, but you just accept it, and then after some time you get the resources. So let's take this easy one for 2 minutes. Alright, I should have clicked on that first. We got events, the big button that we've been ignoring so far, but let's look at that since we have time. So position takeover solo tournament. If you contribute, time remaining 22 hours. And then we got PvP warfare solo tournament, and there also 22 hours. And a coalition challenge. So I guess these are events that I cannot do yet because I'm just a beginner or new account. So, but there are things to do with coalition. I guess is the name for alliances. So you can really get quite deep into the game. So we saw that one. We saw that one. We got the returning units. What is that? There's a timer on Macedonian cavalry coming in 1 day. So that's, I guess, a gift from Leonidas. Then we have, what is that? Settings or help, I guess. Oh, that's a protection. For now, your city falls under the protection of the mighty Itus. Novice players, like yourself, can attack your city. However, high-level players cannot. So that's a protection just for beginning. That's normal, I guess. To battle does what? Okay, so that's the same, it's a summary, so instead of going to the world map, we can attack the caravan over here. And the thing is, I'm a little bit afraid to attack the caravan because I don't know what kind of defenses there are, but just, it's good to know that you can attack stuff. My items. Don't have any items yet, go to the market, okay. You'll receive rewards for friends that join the game and friends that reach level 15. And that's me, level 7. We got Leonidas here, who is sort of your first friend. But then you have to, you know, talk to people, join coalitions and so forth. This is city expansion that you can purchase. Okay, so once you fill up your regular spots, you can purchase with 500 drachmas. Unlock basically expansion slots, and there are several places for that. So like in many games, oh, those are also resources that I can pick up. Let's do that. I didn't even realize that these are resources. See, so it's good to look around the map and make sure that everything that's clickable you take. So yeah, what I want, 10 units trained, we get 5 drachma rewards for that. Units in your Acropolis, we got 1 Spartan Promachos. What's that? Phalanx offensive, 900 offense. Wow, and he looks really great. But I guess that's something I couldn't control because I didn't have that option. We got heavy infantry. Defensive, and we got light infantries which are offensive. We saw those. Okay, units in your Acropolis info. Current level 1 of 24. Acropolis can secure your units and resources in event of an attack. Oh, okay, so that's a place where you can hide units as well. All units secured in Acropolis will not participate in any battles involving your city. It's got capacity and it can be upgraded. Let's do that. It's a very easy upgrade. units recall. So I can actually recall the offensive hoplites from the Acropolis and the Promachos. Let's recall those. Let's recall also the Peltasts. This will give us defense. Taking a strain reward. So now actually with the Peltast I have definitely more than enough offense, I think. But let's wait for this couple of more swordsmen to get ready. So that we have definitely more. We can also go back to our councilwoman and look at the spy report to see again. We have 43 javelineers here with average 19, so we can do 19 times 43, 817 plus 50 for the tower. So they'll have close to 900 defensive units or points or whatever. And on my offense, I can go to the map view. Let's go to raid. Now if I take everything I have, that's the biggest one, Spartan Promachos, 900 offense. Take all the hoplites, the 3 swordsmen that I have, that's all the offense that I have, and that's 2000 offense. And I'm then pretty sure that you're going to lose units. So what you want to do probably is like overwhelm the enemy with too much power. Compared to games I've played in the past, that kind of logic worked. So it makes sense that it would also work here. So we're going to come back after 20 minutes or so when some more swordsmen are ready. And we're going to hit them with whatever we have. Oh, I just came back because while I'm waiting for the swordsman, I've been constructing buildings, and I constructed 20 buildings already and unlocked an achievement where I got this really cool unit. So I wanted to show that silos, and they're defensive. Unfortunately, I thought they would be offensive and I can attack straight away, but they're defensive, and that's sort of the benefit of doing achievements, and you can quickly get various things. So if we look over here in military, you get also rewards here for doing various things, and we can see where you get some offensive. So heroes summoned, then you get rewards. Construction is where I got here. So if I construct a few more buildings, I'll get 5 of those. So let's do that, and we can do that relatively fast. I think what I was doing, I was actually upgrading the fields. So not actually building a building on it, but first upgrading, which takes just a couple of seconds. There we go, and it's counted for construction. So I'm now level 10 also, getting all these boosts and bonuses. So we got Grove instead of the Lumberyard, so you can do maximum of 2. So that means I can upgrade 1. So that's 3 groves there. Also all these, I got farm, I think 2 farms, but the rest are fields, and I upgraded those. So that's a field as well. All the level 0s, I think I upgraded. Level 1. And that's how I got those achievements set up pretty quickly. What's F rate? Okay, so that's for the making the agreements. Lumberyard. Okay, so when I upgraded the Grove, it became a Lumberyard, or the other way around. I'm not exactly sure about the namings of things. Like, you start with this Grove, you upgrade that to level 2, but do you have to manually go to construction and place a lumberyard, or you can just continue upgrading and it becomes a lumberyard, something like that. Here on the special quest, this one is ready, so we can claim reward, and we get experience points, grain, bronze, and timber. So that was super easy, and we got rewards of various types. So the longest one here is at 1 hour 20, and that you can do if you're logging out, I guess. But we'll do the quick ones first, and there are ones which are giving also Dominion Activator, for example, 30 minutes. That's awesome. And Mystery Chest. So it makes sense that you do all of these. So that's the individual ones. There's also coalition ones which you get, and Dominion Divine ones. So it makes sense to join a coalition as well, and that's probably gonna be one of the tutorial quests. But first he wants me to raid, and I don't want to fail the raid. Okay, so we got Grove level 2 now, and it can go all the way up to 25. And that's the part I'm still confused about that I mentioned to you. So we got here like a lumberyard, for example. 1 out of 25. It's producing 20 points with 100 capacity. And the Grove level 1, it's also producing 20 points. So I'm not sure what's the difference between the names. Totally not sure. And let's try to build a lumberyard. Where is it? Oh, I actually don't have the option anymore. So that means that all the locations have been built. So he must be considering this as the same as a lumberyard, which is really weird. But this one is going to be called Grove, and this one is called Lumberyard. That's cool, baby. We're gonna just upgrade the next one. We only need a couple to get the construction achievement. That's what I'm going for here. 24 out of 25. So basically, in 1 minute, I'll have this one ready. In 2 minutes, I'll have the special quest ready. And then in 10 minutes, we'll have the swordsman finished. Although each of the swordsmen is not giving that much. 40 offense, which is equal to 2 of those defensive javelineers. But I want to have more of these so that if the game decides to kill some of my units, that it kills these ones and not that really awesome looking wherever he is sitting. That one, Spartan Promachos. That guy looks awesome. And he has 900 offense. Definitely don't want to lose this guy. Might even consider not using him at all. Because, yeah, he looks so cool. I don't want to lose him. But once we finish this this one in a few seconds, then we're also going to get some units as a reward. And that's what I'm counting on. And I couldn't see in the achievements. You cannot click fast enough to see what you're getting. But they're definitely offensive. And there's a guy with a spear and a shield. So it's not a swordsman. It looks like this one. And if that's the one, then we'll have 60 offense and 5 of those. That's going to be 300 additional. Congratulations, level 11. And why didn't I get the construction? Oh, he didn't count the upgrade. Okay, no problem. I'll build a warehouse. No problem at all. At 6 seconds, we'll have it ready. I don't know why he didn't count that upgrade. But there it is. 5 Sarisophoros. That's a long name. Sarisophoros. Phalanx Offensive. And is that for real? 720 offense? That is some serious stuff. So yeah, definitely great. Again, don't want to lose those units. So let's have a quick look at the achievements. And that's the 25, and at 35 is the next one. We get some cavalrymen as well. So a lot of offense coming up. And this one is upgrade 10 times and you get 10 more offensive Sariso, whatever whatever the name was. So we can do that's a farm field. Here is the field, but it's already level 2. Field level 1. Let's get that up and running. That's another minute. Let's actually boost that. let's use one of our 1 minute boosts and have it ready in 20 seconds. The special quest is ready, so that's a little bit of resources. And next we're gonna do the 11 minutes one, which gives a 30-minute Dominion activate. No, we'll do the 14 minute one, which has a mystery chest. I'm curious about what's in the chest. So that's that. Purchase units here. That's for more scouts. We could actually have them build, but it says not enough resources. And indeed, our resources are so low, I didn't realize. Because I'm doing all these upgrades and buildings and all that stuff. I wasn't looking at resources, and they definitely dwindled. There's some kind of crashed units. I'm looking to see if I get some more presents from people that were bringing me presents. I don't know what they were bringing me, but let's have a look at market, trade articles. Okay, so we can buy stuff. And nobody likes my offers, I'm just gonna delete it because it's just taking space. That was for the quest, so it doesn't really matter. Farm, field. Okay, we have 3 granaries, 3 warehouses, and that's all. I guess that's maximum. Can have a whole of Xenia build. Improve your timber, bronze, and grain production and earn rewards. Sounds good. So that's 6 seconds for building that. Whole of Xenia. We're mostly low on timber, so I'm gonna upgrade one of these groves. Oh, I can't upgrade. I need like 3 timber to get that done. That's 1. Okay, we're gonna come back in like 10 minutes or so and collect the timber from the special quest. Alright, so I have the swordsman completed now. Still got 2 minutes for the special quest, but that's okay because we'll need a lot more resources to upgrade the buildings anyways. So I just collected all the resources from around the map. And, well, whatever we have, let's already go and make that attack on the world map. Alright, we're gonna hit Germanicus with a raid with everything I have, which is the awesome Promocos. But of course, offensive units only, so let's actually filter. Oh, he automatically selects it, so if I press offense, he automatically adds the Promocos, 17 hoplites, 7 swordsmen. Oh, and from Acropolis, can I add them as well? Or, yeah, it looks like I can add them directly from Acropolis. I don't have to sort of withdraw them. We got the Sorisophorus, the long name. So now my offense capacity is 5,800. Defense, of course, is lower, but doesn't matter because I'm attacking. Capacity, I think that's for carrying stuff like resources back. Speed, so many miles per hour, which means that on that distance is going to take 2 minutes. And I'm just wondering if I should toss in the defensive units as well, just for carrying more resources back to me. Probably not, because there was a warning that if you send defensive units, they will like die. So let's just send them like this. Alright, there it is. Units to Germanicus. Phalanx units, light infantry units. So that's going to be cool. So in 2 minutes they will be there. Look really good on the map, walking towards that city. Although that's weird because it's at 2 minutes, but it looks like they're walking faster. Oh, it turned into a ship on over the water. So I guess if you attack somebody further away, they will be sailing over the water. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of units. I'm wondering if I should have attacked maybe a weaker city like this, level 3, versus this level 8. Not sure, but yeah, it is what it is, and I think I will end up losing some of my beautiful, expensive units, but that's part of the game. So let's come back. Oh, there's even a bigger map. There I am. There's a lot of other stuff. Probably various alliances, and all these are probably players. I don't know. But let's come back to the map. Or let's go to home, actually, and wait for that report. There should be somewhere a notifier here. 27 seconds on the bottom here, bottom left. 24 seconds for them to arrive. So they're almost there. We're gonna see the report any moment. We're just gonna see, and this one is ready in 2 seconds. So I have to close and open maybe. Don't know. Okay, 4 seconds for them to arrive to the city, and we should have, there it is, task complete, and also the special quest complete, I think, but it's not letting me take it. Weird. Okay, so we're gonna accept the resources from the tutorial.
You have taught them to fear you, Archon, and taken their wealth by the sword. The number of resources you bring back from raids is determined by the contents of your enemy's granaries and warehouses, and the carrying capacity of your surviving warriors. Learn from their fate. Keep your resources safely in the Acropolis.
Okay, good stuff. So we're going to take reward, complete the whole of Xenia achievement, but I think I already built it. We get a mystery chest, boosts and hope lights. Yep, I already have it. Oh, invite a friend. Wait for your friend to join. Oh, what if they don't join? So I'm stuck. Oh, it's an actual friend. Okay. So I won't be doing that just yet. And here is a block, like it won't let you get this quest, I guess, until you do the other quest, and that's messed up. That's a little bit of a block for the tutorial. Okay, it says go to the Xenia, click on the invite friend, wait for your friend to join the game, and complete the achievement. Alright, so I guess anyhow it's been over an hour already, so we get a really good understanding of the game, and I can invite or whatever later. Let's pick up the resources. There you go. And that would be the end of the tutorial anyways, because yeah, it's obvious, and you got all the buildings and stuff. You know how to construct, you know how to trade, you know how to research. Let's just look at the Bell report, which would be with our councilwoman. You raided Germanicus city. Whoo! Alright, so we have phalanx units, 0 out of 1, 1 out of 5, I guess those are the deaths, is that right? I just said, and 2 out of 7 of these died, 1 of the 7 of these died, and destroyed the tower and most of his javelineers, and I brought back a chest, I guess, 22 tournament points, 22 offensive ranking points, and 3,278 points for raiding, 819 timber, 819 bronze, and a lot of food. So actually that's a lot, and now he doesn't have any defense, so I think I can even attack him again if I wanted to. So go to the map. The units are back in the city. So I'm just curious what happens if I attack him again with everything I have, and he has nothing left. So we're just gonna send it. And back in the city, I have a new stockpile of resources, which means I can complete some upgrades. How about the Acropolis upgrade? What's that costing? How do I do that again? I'm not 100% sure where I saw that upgrade, but it was somewhere where I could, let's see, messages, ranking, video, news, full screen, language, settings, Dominion, Spartan training. Where did I see that upgrade? Stables, Agora. Ah, here it is, Acropolis. There it is, and it was in info, and here it is, 7 minutes, and then you get a bigger protection. So right now 1,500 of my resources are protected, and after the upgrade 2,000 would be protected. And I don't know what that's probably the cost of it, but you don't actually get income, so that's in a way waste of resources in the beginning. What you want to do is spend all your resources on upgrades, and from what I'm seeing is that timber is a problem in the beginning, at least. So we're going to initiate this upgrade, and we'll need one more upgrade to get this this achievement. Oh no, not that one, this one, where we have 10 more of these units as a reward. So that's good stuff. And I guess for tutorial and stuff, that'll remain stuck for now, because right this moment I don't have anybody to invite. And 2 at the same time I cannot upgrade. Although you can purchase an additional artisan for 1,500 drachmas, and then you can do 2 buildings at the same time. That's also good to know. The port, I didn't actually spend a lot of time in the port. So you can trade resources. Let's see what people are selling. So it's offering a little bit more grain than, so 1.2 ratio grain to bronze. So a lot of people are offering grain, which means I guess that it's easier to get grain, and they want lumber and bronze. So that also tells me that if you're upgrading buildings, you can slow down on the farm. It's not a big deal, and you can actually see that from my resources. I have 3,200 grain, but I have less than half of that of bronze and timber. So those are the things you want to be upgrading. Mentor level 1 upgraded 10 times, and I got 10 hoplites, which are 60 offense each. So that's good. So now my timbers are at level 2 and 1 lumberyard at level 3. And next I should be working on bronzes. And also checking the achievements. I think are the most important for a new player, because that gives you really powerful stuff for free for achieving different things. So like here you see upgrade another 10 times, you get 10 of those units, whatever they are, and those are defensive units. And building 9 more buildings would get me some kind of units on horseback. I guess they will be powerful. So yeah, you definitely want to be doing that. Let's look at the report from my second raid. They just came back from Germanicus. I lost nothing, and I killed 4 remaining Javeliniers. Got, of course, now a lot less points, because this is now like the second raid, just killing him completely. But I did get a good amount of grain, and still 200 timber and bronze. So next what I can do is to make sure that I get most for my money, so to speak. I can send that scout that I have over to Germanicus, dispatch scouts, and I can actually see if I've taken everything or he has something left. So that's a good thing. And now that I have an army, I can also, of course, send the scout when he comes back to maybe Pat Duncombe level 8 or Pedro 15 level 3, and literally like conquer all the lands around me and grow from there. And of course, one of the important things will be to join a coalition, alliance type of thing, where because I heard or saw somewhere that you can get gifts of for your agreements, so that's a possibility. How long does he have? 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds we'll find out how horribly I have damaged the poor Germanicus. There it is. There's the report. Your spy upon the Germanicus. Okay, city resources 1008, timber and bronze and grain. And if you remember from Acropolis, 1000 is protected. So that means actually you forget that. So he has 8 that I can take. So it makes no sense for me to attack him anymore. But I can continue scouting on him. And once he gets additional resources, I can just totally kill him. But that also means that somebody else could be doing that to me, so I have to be very careful. And if I remember from previous experiences, let's refresh. What is that? Do you want to apply? Oh no, cancel. Don't want to refresh. But what I want to do is refresh the game, and let's see if that will maybe force this quest to be completed. Refreshing the game is actually pretty fast. Oh, we get some kind of a 50% discount on drachmas if you purchase them. Okay, and special offer, which we won't be doing now. Position reward system has been changed. I don't know even what that is. But people who are playing, of course, will know what that is. Hit the next upgrade on the forge. Alright, so the refresh actually did work for the special quest, so we're gonna see what's inside the mystery chest. And I'm just gonna take the 11-minute one as well here, so that I can take the 1 hour before logging out. And where would mystery chest be? Maybe with the general positions. What's that? I don't know, somewhere I got the mystery chest, but how do I open it? Trade, diplomacy, agreements. That's also an interesting... There's probably something really easy that I just don't know where it is, because I am new, but it definitely went somewhere. Temple? Now that's for inviting. So where would that be? Maybe it's a building that I haven't constructed yet. Command, let's see if I have an option to build something. Generally I don't have the resources. It could be something like an Argentarium. And that's for exchanging. This one. Oh, there it is. Sanctum of Asclepius. Build the sanctum to store and use your recovered elixirs, mystery chests, and caduceus. You can also mix elixirs here to receive even larger bonuses for your units. So that's what I want to be building, but I don't have the resources. That's 570 timber, 360 bronze. Or actually, I do have it. Why can't I build it? Oh, I can. It was upgrading. Good stuff. Let's do this. And hopefully I didn't lose that mystery chance. That would be pretty bad if I lost it. In the meantime, let's ask our dear friend Scout to go to Pedro. That's 1 minute duration. So Scout is actually very useful, like super useful, because you need to know what the defenses are, because if you go blindly, you can have like imagine a fanatical player who is like ultra defensive player, and he just recruits a ton of defensive units and no offense. It's just like he loves defense, and you don't scout that guy and you send your offense, you're gonna be crushed, and it might take days or weeks to rebuild your force. So yeah, we got this building almost ready. So really curious if I've lost that mystery box or not. I hope it will be inside this building once it's ready. Otherwise it'll be a little bit sad, but it's okay. And the points that I got was towards these tournament events. You see here your contribution 23, position 720. So yeah, you can get additional rewards. Recover raid city, recover resources, start. To conduct a raid, choose a number. Raid attempts available 2, complete 0 out of, I don't know what that is. But oh wow, you can get a lot of resources if you accept that quest. Okay, we got the scout report, so we can check out Pedro's city. He's got 2,000 resources with 45 javelineers, so I guess that's the beginning units that everybody gets. And I will be losing more and more units if I keep on hitting that. I'm not sure if it's worth it for 1,000. So we are... There it is. Open the acquired mystery chest to collect your elixir. Are you sure you want to open 2 mystery chests to extract? All elixir again will be stored in cash at the sanctum. Okay. So we got, congratulations, you've successfully opened the mystery chest. Your new items have been sent to your sanctum. Okay, we got a resistance level 1, which gives a percentage to resistance to defense. And we got a crafting level 1 for phalanx units specifically. Of course, this one is better. So I can wear it or activate. Okay, yeah, I guess I want to activate. I don't know what that means, but basically I got 1% defensive to bonus to defensive units. And you can open more slots to get more bonuses, which costs a divine goblet. I have no idea where to get that. It could be for cash, or it could be just a difficult item to get. In any case, we'll have the special quest ready as well in 5 minutes, and then I can send this one, which is a huge amount of resources, for an hour. Now that second one especially is very challenging, because it's going to give me more than the entire capacity that I have. And knowing that grain is less of a problem, we want to upgrade some warehouses while we're here. Because imagine, it's a total waste of resources if you get 2 times more resources for free than your entire capacity. It's quite sad. So you want to use up everything before collecting that quest, that's for sure. And one way to use everything is to train units. Train units who will go die and bring you more resources. So in a way, keeping your city growing and progressing. Let's look at the construction. What else? I have resources that I can build. So Temple of Demeter allows you to reduce grain consumption with each upgrade. That's pretty interesting for having many units. Temple of Pan. Upgrade at least 1 lumberyard to level 10 to build the temple, so I don't have that. So these ones will boost your productions. And this one is pretty cool, but that's for drachmas. So the next thing I can build, oh, that's also very expensive, 10,000. Well, expensive for a beginner, but normally it's a affordable price. Embassies allow you to forge to enter coalitions, so that's probably the best next thing to build. Oracle allows you to find new colonies. So let's do that first. That's Oracle. We have opened the mystery chest task. We got 100 experience for that. And he still wants to force me to do the Xenia, but it seems like you can bypass that by just continuing playing the game. But he's still gonna keep that on. Alright, so Oracle is done. And for now I can see just one position, which is the caravan. Okay, let's just raid it. I don't care. Let's raid it. We'll send our entire offense on that caravan. Man, it's super fast. 10 seconds. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Okay, so there was very little defending. A Dalamite, which is a cool looking defensive unit with just 20 defense, and then an archer, 40 defense. So that was a very easy win. And we got a chest, we got 2 academy scrolls, we got an equipment for the general. So I guess that's a special caravan just for beginners. You probably don't get this all the time, or maybe you get it. Oh, we got liberated 7 hoplites, liberated 1 javelineer. So that was an amazing attack. 100 of each resources. So I love it. So that means if I see a caravan, I should attack it. So there's a Persian cohort here. Let's go over to the general and equip probably this light spear, 2.4% additional offense, and possibly 5% for light infantry. Equip. So that makes my general stronger as well. And then we got the mystery box as well. Let's go to the town. And that was in Sanctum. To open this one. Congratulations, you've successfully opened. Okay, so we got level 1 of this, but we already had that. So of course, if you have limited slots, it makes sense that you take offensive elixirs. That's logical. We're gonna construct a building if I have resources. There was the academy, lets you use scrolls of wisdom to customize different aspects of your city and army, reduce training time, increase speed. So only 50 resources, definitely useful building. So we're gonna build that. Okay, let's check the Oracle. That's the Persian cohort here. Probably stronger than previous, but now I have even more units. Let's check the academy first. Nice. Requires course of study level 2. So, as I don't know which one is important, I want to do the minimums, I guess. So, course of study, 1 level is unlocking it. Okay. Time of study 5 minutes. Apply. Okay, so we're gonna use. I have 27 scrolls if I see that correctly, and that's probably like a slow research tree, and I can start working. Just taking those. All right. We have also the special quest ready. We'll have a Dominion activator, but I probably won't use it right now. Activate level 7 Dominion status to automatically complete. Oh, okay. So if you pay, you can get this stuff done immediately. And we get a bunch of resources as well. And now I can switch on the 1 hour massive resource one. And then you can log out or play more. And for that, we definitely need that warehouses to be upgraded. But let's just make sure we get all the basic buildings done. So next one... all these things cost a bit more resources that I don't have. Let's see, Hall of Heroes. Oh, that's very cheap. You can summon friends as mighty heroes. Okay, let's do that. In any case, that's just 10 resources. But what I'm wondering is that I don't actually have space for more. So that's a good question. What are we gonna do with that? Summon a hero. Okay. You will receive future rewards for friends that join the game and friends that reach level 15. Okay, so that's the same kind of a quest as the Xerxes that I have. Let's try to build Infirmary. Allows you to revive units you've lost defending your city for free. Each upgrade of Infirmary increases the amount. So I actually don't have space, it seems. So that's the part where you'll need to upgrade, because I just don't have space. So one possibility is to destroy a granary and a warehouse. Level 1, level 2, level 1. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but Infirmary does sound good. You can revive a portion of your troops for free, it says. And each upgrade increases the amount up to a maximum of 50%. So that sounds like something you definitely want. Problem is there is no space for it. So that's messed up. And to unlock this, you need 500 drachmas. How much do I have actually? I think I have 160, so I don't have enough. So yeah, a little bit of a difficult point there, but basically you can still continue for free if you want it, or you can pay. It's also no problem. You just have to make intelligent choices of what you want. So Hall of Heroes, you can summon up to 3 friends per day at the Hall of Heroes. To raise the limit, build. Okay, so maybe I can demolish this if there is a demolish option, but I don't see it. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's conclude about the game. We can say that it's a lot of depth in the game. There's so many things you can do, and so I think it's an interesting game. You could have fun playing it. It's definitely a longer term game, not something that you play for 5 minutes, because I haven't even joined a coalition yet, and you have to plan your attacks. There's a lot of strategy involved in choice of units, because the defensive units also have specific defense, a higher or lower defense against certain types. So you can choose to do a lot of light infantry, or you can do heavy, or you can do cavalry. So there's a lot of choices to be made. If you're playing for free, you have to be even smarter in constructing the buildings, making the upgrades. So I'm gonna hit the upgrade for the warehouse, for example. That's gonna allow me to have more resources. You can upgrade the Acropolis to have more units defended, and your resources defended when stronger players attack you. So yeah, it's a longer term game for people who enjoy various aspects. It has city building, it has battles, it has so it's definitely a strategy game. So if you like this very long review, so you're welcome to try it. Already 1.5 hour review, so I definitely like to make comprehensive ones to make sure that you get all the aspects of the game. In the world map, we also have these special locations that you can attack. Like I hit the caravan, then there is a Persian cohort. You can constantly scout units, buildings. I'm sure, like dispatch scouts to the next guy. So you can stay quite active, constantly sending the scout, coming back, sending them to more locations, hiring more scouts, and you can totally see how this scales up into a big and there's even a mega world map, as we saw previously, with a ton of locations which are other people of higher or lower levels. So you can really play this actively, in depth, spending money also to unlock various features like the construction slots, for example, collecting those resources, because also these things have capacity. So they do 25 per hour with a capacity of 125. So 5 hours they're already filled up. So what you want to do is collect them, and then you have to spend those resources because you have a capacity on your warehouse. So you can see how you can stay active in the game. Here the course of study got done. so we can upgrade it one more time. I'm not sure what it is giving me actually, but the next one is Javelinier speed, so making them faster. So what I want to do is, for example, send all my offensive units to the Acropolis before logging out for sure. Defend or recall the defensive units to defend my city. And we could maybe see the summary in the council, or yeah, so for example right now I have the 49 Javelineers defending, the 10 Peltasts and the tower, but you also saw how easy it was to attack and destroy those units with an overwhelming offense party. So that means that it's also a good idea to sometimes send all your units into the protection of the Acropolis. But there's a limit, and which is why you want to be upgrading your Acropolis, because right now it can defend 50 units, but you'll be training more, and you're getting more from... Oh, look, you failed to spy on Pat Duncombe's city, and actually the scout died. So that means that he is a lot stronger. He has at least 2-3 spies to be able to protect and kill my scouts. So yeah, very interesting all around. Has a lot of advantages as well as disadvantages, but if you like strategy games, it seems like a nice game to try out. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this very long review, first playthrough, seeing all the aspects of the game video. Please do click on like and subscribe on our channel. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, there'll be also a link in the description of the video to our sites. Thanks for watching and have a very nice day.